Hey everybody, Jeff Reinhart back here with you again. Talking points, LL League Football Week 2. Wow, that was an interesting weekend. Week 2 took 4 days, a lot of postponements because of the flooding. And I got a chance to see 4 games and drive all over the place, and I saw a lot of flood damage, especially in the Mannheim area. Wow, that was bad. So, put week 2 to bed here and look ahead to week 3 a little bit. Short week for everybody. But here are my 5 talking points for week 2. Here's what people are talking about. Number 1, Lebanon. How about the Cedars? Air raid. Just routed Northern Lebanon on Monday night, scored 54 points. Cedars had 625 yards and 35 first downs. Wow. Alex Troutman passed for 251 yards and a couple touchdowns. Mark Piles passed for 197 yards and a couple of touchdowns. He had a couple of touchdowns on the ground as well. Through 2 weeks, Lebanon's averaging 522 yards a game, and they've scored 101 points, most of anybody in the league. So, second year in a row, Lebanon's done this. Don't forget they came out last year and put up a bunch of crooked numbers and got off to the 3-0 start. So they're 2-0 now. And don't forget the Saturday game against Elko over at Elko is now a Saturday game. They shifted that from Friday to Saturday. So that's the Autism Awareness Night. And it's also the Bologna Bowl, which I've dubbed that over the years. So Lebanon, Elko, and Lebanon is just doing major, major damage. So keep an eye here on the page the next couple of days. I'm going to visit Lebanon on Tuesday, actually. Chat with some kids and get a post together on the Cedars. So hot start for Lebanon. Their offense has been crazy. Okay, number 2, Pequea Valley. Braves are 2-0 for the first time since 1999, and when they host Octorara on Friday, they'll be going for a 3-game winning streak. No big deal, you say? That would be the second winning streak in the history of their program, second 3-game winning streak in the history of their program. So that's a nice note for Pequea Valley. A lot of balance, offense, defense, good mix for the Braves. They have the number 1 rusher in the league, Chris Schmidt, 364 yards. And they have the number 1 ranked quarterback efficiency rating leader in the league in Chad Tyson, who's come over and played quarterback quite well. Very efficient. He's only like 10 for 17, but he hasn't been picked. 4 touchdowns. So 10 completions, 4 touchdowns. So he's the number 1 efficiency kid. And again, Pequea Valley's 2-0 and doing some things and playing some good rugged defense. And they'll go for 3 in a row against Octorara on Friday night. Number 3, welcome back Rodney Gillen. Wilson running back played Monday night against Mannheim Central. And boy, what a comeback for him. 27 carries for 200 yards on the dot. 3 touchdown runs, including an 80-yarder in the second half, which kind of broke Mannheim Central's back. Wilson wins that game 27-13. Barons led 13-7 in the second half, and then just could not hold on to the ball. Got some slippery fingers. Wilson took advantage of 2 fumbles and a pick, and 1 kind of going away. So Wilson avoids an 0-2 start. Last time they were 0-2, we talked about last week, was 1993. Short week for the Bulldogs, and they get their big rival, crosstown rival, Reading, on Friday night. So Wilson avoids the 0-2, and it gets Gillen back. And he was pretty good. He had his moments. He busted a couple. The 80-yarder was sweet. He also had a couple of plays where they kind of got him in the backfield, but shaking off the rust, but he's back, 200 yards, and away Wilson goes. Okay, number 4, game of the week, circle it. McCaskey at Lancaster Catholic. Don't forget last year over at McCaskey, 10,000 plus fans, crammed them in, expecting the same kind of a crowd this week. Even though these teams are going in completely polar opposite directions. Lancaster Catholic's 2-0, OT win over Trinity, and then last Friday night just routed Hempfield 46-6. Hollister 100 yards rushing, Roman Clay a tick under 200 yards rushing. Catholic's averaging 465 yards a game on offense. Zurich came in and played quarterback for McCafferty, who's got the concussion symptoms. Zurich passed for 180 and 2 scores. So I think Catholic's starting to find its groove and pick up some steam. So look out for the Crusaders. They'll get a McCaskey team that has gotten burned. Tornado just can't seem to stop anybody. The offensive numbers are nice and pretty and crooked, and, you know, Julio's passed for over 500 yards, and Cherry has 17 catches already. But McCaskey D just can't stop anybody. They've given up over 500 passing yards already. They're giving up 472 yards a game offensively. McCaskey's had leads in both of its games, the Coatesville game and the York game, but they haven't held leads, and they're just not stopping anybody. And now they're going to get one of the best offenses in the league. So, great game, fun matchup. Lancaster Catholic should be packed to the gills, I'm quite sure. Planning on doing the live vlog from there on Friday night, so take a look for that. And don't forget, next year, these teams will be Section 1 rivals. Okay, fifth talking point of the week, just set you up. Quick peek at week 4. That'll be the section openers. Don't forget, 3 games I have circled. Cocalico, Mannheim Central. It's a rivalry now, as Coach Dave Gingrich said, because the Eagles beat the Barons last year. So that'll be huge for a leg up in Section 2, no doubt. Wilson will play McCaskey in the Section 1 opener. Wilson, we'll see if they can keep getting some steam here after beating Mannheim Central. We'll see where McCaskey's at after the Catholic game. They'll either be sky high after a win, or they'll be licking some wounds at 0-3. So 2 huge weeks for McCaskey here, and a Section 3 game to keep an eye on in the opener. Donegal against Lancaster Catholic. I pegged Donegal to be up with the leaders here in the lead pack this season. Indians had a good win over Fleetwood on Monday night, 45-7. Johnny Martin had a bunch of touchdowns, so Donegal needed that. So that's next week. Week 2 and 3, crazy here. Everything's running together. So, okay, those are your 5 talking points for LL League football. Week 2 finally in the books. Take a look for all the Section 3 preview stuff, stats, capsules, and videos over the next couple of days. We'll get you a live blog chat on Wednesday night, and a live blog from Catholic McCaskey on Friday night, and I'm probably going to do a live blog from Lebanon Elko on Saturday night. So take a look for that stuff later on this week. Thanks for joining me, and I'll talk to you soon. Thank you.